What's up, boys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Medusa, and if you've seen some of my videos before, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day, night, week, month, whatever, because today we're going to be talking about the recent controversy between the online game Roblox and one of its top unofficial predator hunters. Now, if you haven't heard of Roblox, I assume you've been living off in some sort of far-off land with zero access to the internet until today, of course, because Roblox is one of the most popular games ever. Now, I've never played Roblox before. When I first heard about it, I thought it looked kind of janky. I didn't like the aesthetic of it. It seemed mainly just for kids and that I wouldn't really have any fun playing it. So I didn't think it would even become that popular, but I was proven wrong, like I've been proven wrong so many times before. This game has over 80 million users per day, hitting a record of 110 million in early 2025. But Roblox has been facing a very serious problem for a while now. Like most games in its wheelhouse, Roblox was supposed to be about making friends, building worlds, enjoying player-made games, and trading funny little collectible hats. However, it has become the center of one of the biggest child safety controversies in gaming. And in the middle of all of it was one guy, Schlep, a YouTuber who made it his mission to expose these online predators. Not only did he expose them, but he caught 6 of them, had them arrested, and of course, Roblox banned his account. Schlep isn't just some random drama YouTuber, he was the Roblox community's unofficial predator hunter. Think To Catch a Predator, but instead of a kitchen table and Chris Hansen, you've got blocky avatars and a Discord call. And he himself has even admitted to being a victim of these predators at a younger age. So through careful bait operations and undercover chats, Schlep says he helped law enforcement arrest a total of 6 predators operating in the Roblox ecosystem. And for a while, it seemed like a lot of people respected what he was doing until just last week when Roblox permanently banned his account and sent him a cease and desist letter. But what did Schlep do that was so wrong? Why would Roblox ban someone who was doing so much good for the community? Roblox claims Schlep was allegedly engaging in dangerous conduct, staging simulated child endangerment, encouraging people to move off platform, and sharing personal information. But in reality, Schlep didn't do any of that. Schlep has responded to this and put out his own video that I will be showing, but he has done his best to avoid any possibility of entrapment with these bait operations. Basically, if you're trying to catch someone committing a crime, you cannot convince them or threaten them to commit the crime or even lead them toward committing the crime. The person in question has to come up with the idea to commit the crime and then act on it without you, the person who's trying to catch them, convincing them to do it. But Schlep wasn't the one coercing people to go to a different platform or sending lewd messages or endangering minors. But in Roblox eyes, Schlep is a liability. But to a lot of players, this was the one guy actually doing something. He and his friends would simply be in Roblox worlds, acting and appearing as younger users. They would let someone message them without Schlep or his team bringing up anything illegal, and eventually the messages would steer in that direction or be asked to continue the conversation on Discord, where things would get intense.
I love so much about this site, and that's why I'm so critical of it, because I want to see it do better. The stuff that they've sent me in the cease and desist letter is actually laughably hilarious. Roblox is actively claiming that I am hurting their players. Here's an email. I didn't ever plan on showcasing this in a video, but this is from a kid who is thanking me for getting someone he was groomed by arrested in real life. We almost always play a naive kid who doesn't know anything about this stuff, so they teach us about this stuff. If you've watched these videos, you know how the chats are going, and they're not even on Roblox. Most of the chat logs are on Discord, and they're accusing me of getting people off of platform onto different social media sites. I guess that's worth a cease and desist and an IP ban of every single account that I own. They also say sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information. I have no idea what they're referring to this. I would love to know what they're talking about. Are they referring to the fact that I give the information of the predators that we find to the police? Like, the people we're talking to are predators. Like, does Roblox understand that? I literally have no idea. If they thought something was genuinely wrong, they could have reached me out so easily. I think the most insulting thing is that they told me I'm not reporting people quick enough and I'm not reporting them through the right outlets. Tell me the right outlets. I have been trying to figure this out for like a year now. This here is Nepali Incel. This person actually made credible threats to the Las Vegas sphere in a Roblox game, and I saw this with my own 2 eyes. And the reason why it's a credible threat, it is because because the FBI went ahead and arrested someone for making threats within that same game. I made a moderation ticket about it, and I even actually made a report to the FBI about this. Where is the cease and desist letter for him? Where is the IP ban for him? Are you gonna ban all of this dude's accounts? I've literally felt so lost at trying to get the attention of Roblox regarding these predators. I've created binders with all the chat logs, and I've sent it to their headquarters in San Mateo, California. This is the first time Roblox has ever directly reached me out. Instead of trying to say, hey, we want to work with you, or literally giving me a line to report these people, or simply saying, don't make these videos anymore, we're gonna ban you, Roblox just terminated every account I own.
And again, because of these efforts, they have worked with local law enforcement to have 6 of these predators successfully arrested. But what makes Roblox a predator's hunting ground? First off, Roblox is massive. There are over 80 million daily users, 380 million monthly users, and according to their own data, nearly 2/3 of them are kids under the age of 16. So this isn't just a gaming platform, this is the world's largest unsupervised playground, and the problem with playgrounds is sometimes the wrong people show up. I remember a while back, I don't know if this is still a thing because again, I don't play Roblox, but I remember there were these like condo games, which were basically just nude Roblox parties that were causing a lot of controversy like a few years ago. Just a bunch of nude Roblox characters just going at it, you know, on a game for children. And predator-related cases linked to Roblox have become horrifyingly more common. Not just in a vague, maybe this is happening, I have no idea, I'm just $1 billion corporation. I'm talking about real-world documented lawsuits and criminal investigations. I don't want to get too in-depth on the cases because it is very serious and I don't want it to be taken lightly at all, but I will say these are cases from just this year. There was a 13-year-old in Texas who was targeted by someone pretending to be a counselor on Roblox and eventually convinced her to meet up in real life. There's a 13-year-old in Iowa who was getting groomed in the game over the course of weeks, and the predator eventually convinced them to move the conversation off platform and convinced her to run away. She was trafficked across multiple states before being rescued. And of course, then there was a 10-year-old in California who met someone on Roblox. The chat moves to Discord, and before long, she was coerced into sharing her home address. Days later, she was found hundreds of miles away with the man who had groomed her. And these are just 3 cases from this year alone. There's more that stretch across the country, across multiple years, but they all follow the same basic pattern, which is initial contact on Roblox, relationship building, moving off platform, usually Discord, and then real world harm. And every time Roblox says the exact same thing: we take safety very seriously here. Hi, sorry that our platform allows for children to become abducted, but we take safety very seriously. They emphasize AI moderation, human moderators working 24/7, and parental controls. What they don't mention is how those systems still fail to stop this happening again and again and again. And yes, there's only so much that Roblox can do. They can't account for every single parent who just hands their kid an iPad with unlimited access and while they go drink in the attic. But again, if they're dedicated to catching these people by tracking their patterns over time, wouldn't a bait trap work perfectly? Wouldn't they be okay with Schlep being on the platform if that's the case? An AI can't solve the fact that Roblox is specifically designed to allow strangers to talk to children with 0 barrier to entry.
I've been very critical of Roblox's leadership and the refusal to act in a lot of instances. Last time I tweeted at Roblox's CEO, it was about a predator we had arrested. Roblox ignored it until JiDion and I made videos. Then they banned him, only for him to return. I sent proof of him talking about the video I made on him in a voice chat game on Roblox. Mind you, the same game, a 10-year-old was abducted through weeks from this taking place. I replied to one of the CEO's posts about this, and he blocked me. Roblox still allows games like Public Bathroom Simulator, where naked shower together. This has millions of plays, and Dollhouse Roleplay, which also has millions of plays, is tied to a extortion group that the FBI has made public warnings about. Roblox allows you to say the word lolly on their platform. You can put it as your name. Explain to me that, Roblox, a kid's game. Because now you have a whole community of lollicons and maps on your platform.
Now, mind you, at this point, Roblox, a multi-billion-dollar corporation, has put more dollars towards taking legal action against Schlep than they have taking legal action against any of their other predators that they have caught or Schlep has caught or other people have caught on the platform. They've even doubled, tripled, maybe even quadrupled down on this case against Schlep. Roblox is even attempting to compare Schlep to predators because him and his bait team often impersonated minors. Like, yeah, that's how a bait operation works. And now that Schlep has been permanently banned, IP banned, I wouldn't be surprised if they asked everybody for their ID when they started signing up just to make sure it wasn't Schlep trying to make another account. They're still letting these predators' accounts roam free on Roblox. You say you care about children's safety, yet you are actively working against other people who are trying to defend children from the predators on this platform. They are even doing most of the work for you. And the CEO blocking him on Twitter is just icing on the cake. That is just, he is actively saying, I refuse to listen to you, I do not care. And honestly, the uncomfortable truth that Roblox just won't tell you is that being safer hurts their bottom line. If you lock down communication, you lose engagement. If you start banning accounts too fast, your daily active users drops, which means there's not as many people buying those cool collectible hats. And Roblox is a billion-dollar business. They make over $9 million a day, which means every safety measure is weighed up against that billion-dollar evaluation. How does it affect the bottom line? So when someone like Schlep comes along and shows how bad things really are, it's just bad for business.
This is definitely some very scary times. I'm just trying to stop what happened to me when I was a kid from happening to other people, and now I'm facing threats of litigation from a multi-billion-dollar company.
And I know it's crazy, a billion-dollar corporation that doesn't care about their customer. I know, it's crazy, dude. But that means Roblox's biggest issue isn't just predators. It's that the platform refuses to admit how fundamentally unsafe it is for kids online. So I'll ask you guys, what do you think? Do you think that Roblox was right to ban Schlep? Personally, I'm gonna say no. Why would catching and getting predators off of your platform be a bad thing? I don't really. The whole argument is bizarre to me, if I can be completely honest. We paid $600 million for this AI that can track suspicious messages and make reports directly to the national children. What was it called again? The police. Someone's been doing that, like for free. Someone has just been they've been successful. They've been catching predators on our platform. Let's go ahead. We just need to go ahead and ban them, actually. But that's it for today, guys. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a comment and, of course, a like down below. And if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because it really helps me out. And if you guys made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I do really appreciate you guys watching. And until next time, have a great day, night, week, month, whatever. Until the next time I see you, okay. Bye.
Weird Roblox games I found. In this game, you collect women to make you money and buy new women. But you can also get a doom sword